Hey, I'm Alpha Chrome Yayo, lead composer on kick-ass game Promise Mascot Agency. Thanks for being really lovely about the soundtrack. I thought I'd make a few videos talking about what went into the music, the sights and sounds that inspired me, all that good stuff. And the first one I'm going to talk about is this jazzy funker, Sweepin Up. First up, it's really important to me to talk about my influences, and this track, like a lot of the soundtrack, was heavily inspired by Showa-era jazz fusion. I listened to a lot of this music at the best of times, so it was really nice getting to listen to a load of great records and consider it doing my homework like a good boy. The first one I want to mention is this insane slab of vampiric jazz flute from 1977, The Adventures of Kosuke Kindaichi by the Mystery Kindaichi Band. It's an imaginary soundtrack to a real detective book series, under the helm of anime composer Haniken, and it slaps. It's a perfect blend of silly, creepy, and unspeakably funky. That's exactly the vibe I was trying to tap into for Promise Mascot Agency. Next up, Rock Communication by Norio Maeda and All Stars. This is heavy-duty jazz rock, with a few folk influences creeping in too. Maeda also shares his name with the mayor in Promise Mascot Agency, but he was much cooler and jazzier than that crusty old geezer. There are also shades of Herbie Hancock in Sweepin Up, and I love the intimate funk of Minako Yoshida. It's buried deep in my psyche at this stage. And lastly, I want to shout out this amazing compilation released on Wamano. It's all deep cuts by an esteemed musical trio, but for me the standout is the frankly incredible shakuhachi playing by Master Kifu Mitsuhashi. It is monumental. Okay, so those are some of the records that I wanted to draw inspiration from. I really wanted the sound of Kasumachi to be steeped in those Showa-era vibes, that musical tradition, while also sounding unique like nowhere else in the world. Hopefully I pulled it off. I guess it's not for me to say. So let's look at some of the musical ingredients that went into Sweepin Up. The first building block was a simple but important one, a sweet Fender Rhodes piano groove, the foundation of countless funky bangers. I don't have a Rhodes, but I love the Arturia soft synth version. On that note, I don't think software is a dirty word. I mean, there's loads of hardware and acoustic instruments all over this soundtrack, but very often they're the secret sauce, the icing on a hopefully already tasty cake. Anyway, now we want some big, cavernous jazz drums. Next step, a big juicy bass. I used my beloved Roland JV1080 synthesizer for this. It came out in 1994, and if you've played even a handful of games on the PS1, the PS2, the Dreamcast, you'll most likely have heard this beast in action. Hell yeah, that's funky. Let's hear those three things together. Damn, we're most of the way there already, but there's one important thing missing: shakuhachi. It's a traditional Japanese flute with roots in Zen practices, but it also sounds incredible in a soul jazz context. Here's my shakuhachi, and I love it, but just one problem. Sweepin Up was one of the first tracks I wrote for Promise Mascot Agency, and I didn't own the shakuhachi yet. So, back to the JV1080. This time, I'm dipping into the world expansion cart. I love it loads. I mean, it's full of incredible sounds. I use it a lot for new age kind of stuff, but I also knew it was going to be perfect in this instance. Here's the sound I'm looking for: sweep flute. This patch is pure magic to me. It's built out of a shakuhachi sample, so it's got that glorious acoustic sound, but also laced with just the right amount of crisp digital plastic magic. What a cocktail. Alright, let's hear it all together. I mean, that's basically it. We've got other stuff in there too, like Koto. We've got some violin. and a load more strange, weird and wonderful synthesizers. Those 4 building blocks go a really long way: the Rhodes groove, the funky bass, the jazz drums, and of course, the sweet flute. And that's kind of where the name for the track came from, Sweepin Up. During production, myself and the cool people at Kaizen Gameworks used working titles for a lot of these tracks, and I think the working title for this one was Shaku Funky, which is descriptive and also delightfully stinking, but I was glad to replace it with Sweepin Up, partly because of the sweet flute sound, as I said, but also as a homage to Michizani, the main character in the game, who's also known as the janitor, and used to cleaning up or sweeping up all kinds of messes. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm going to do a few more videos like it, so if there are any tracks by me and Promise Mascot Agency that you want to know a bit more about, or any of the instruments or the sound design, stuff like that, let me know in the comments or to my face or on the internet. I don't know. I'm out there. So yeah, thanks for watching. The soundtrack is available digitally on the Kaizen Gameworks Bandcamp page and all the other usual places, and you can still pre-order incredibly gorgeous tapes and vinyl as well, which are released on Black Screen Records, and you can order them from a whole heap of places. And it's all wrapped up in beautiful artwork by the incredibly talented Jose Salot. And if you haven't played Promise Mascot Agency yet, what are you doing? Go play it. It rules. Bye!